Hello my people, happy new year to you. Happy new year. In today's recipe, here are the ingredients you will need. Have firm tofu, fry it up and dice it up. Veggie bacon, cook that separately, and you'll need 14 ounces of mixed vegetables, anyone as you see fit. There is the bere, I'll be using that. Half onion, 2 cloves of garlic, my homemade seitan. I'll be using veggie stock and some flour, just some baking items. So to get started, add to a saucepan 2 tablespoons of avocado oil. Proceed to add in your garlic. Once that is fragrant, add in your diced half onion. Cook that down, and I'm choosing to add 1 sprig of rosemary. I had that in the fridge since Thanksgiving, so I figure I use it. I like for my onion to saute until it is very caramelized, if you will. And now I'm adding in the veggie bacon. I am choosing to add these separately and coat them as opposed to add all of them, just because that's how I want it to get acquainted with the various flavors. So once that is all mixed into the onion mixture, add in the seitan protein. And that is just wheat gluten. Stir that into the onion mixture and for like 1 minute. Add in 1/4 teaspoon of thyme and 1/4 teaspoon of sage. I'm choosing to flavor it at each stage, and then once that is all combined, add in the tofu mixture. Proceed to add in 1/4 teaspoon of thyme and then 1/4 teaspoon of sage. I'm opting to use less of these herbs because this is my first time working with them, and I wasn't sure how all of the various flavors will jive together. But if you have the spices and herbs that you like, add them. Take that mixture to a different bowl and then proceed to add in 2 tablespoons of avocado oil as well. On low to medium heat, add in 2 tablespoons of flour. I'm adding the flour gradually and stirring it gradually. I would advise you use a whisk for this, and I'm seasoning it with a little bit of bere, 1/4 teaspoon of bere to be exact. And for about 2 minutes, once that's fragrant, proceed to add 1.5 cup of soy milk. Soy or almond milk. I haven't worked with almond milk, so I cannot say, but soy milk has worked for me both times when I'm creating the bechamel sauce. This is the bechamel sauce we're creating. It gives it a creaminess that we cannot use cheese for. And I'm just choosing to add more of the thyme and sage herbs to it. Now there I'm adding 3/4 cup of broth, of the veggie broth that you saw me showing you earlier. I tasted it in the background and I'm just adding more. If you like less herbs or spices, feel free to do so. So once it cooks until the liquid sticks to the spoon, then we should be ready to go. You want it a little bit watery though. Go ahead and add in the protein mixture, add in your mixed vegetables. At this point, the heat should be on low, and I'm just choosing to add all the spices and one teaspoon of salt to be exact. I'm adding other spices to it just because I wasn't tasting those spices, so I wanted to make sure that it was present. Stir it all up, and I'm adding in 1 bay leaf just because, why not? Let that sit on low. Now the next portion of things. Here I have 2 cups of whole wheat flour, and add to it 1 tablespoon of baking powder. I'm hesitating to use a little bit more, but I'm just eyeballing things. Add in 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Stir all of that to combine. For the butter, you will need 6 ounces of butter. 6 to 7 ounces of butter. Dice it up so that you're able to combine it well into the flour. I don't know if you have potato masher. Some people use that, but I'm choosing to use my hands, and this is what it should look like once it's all combined. I added some bere. 1 cup of soy milk. I'm adding to that 1 tablespoon of syrup because I am not using sugar these days, so that's why I'm doing that. Give it a stir to make sure that everything is combined, and then proceed to carefully add it to your flour mixture. As you see, I'm creating a hole in the middle and I'm just gradually adding it. For this, you don't want to over stir. I am just carefully stirring it, and more of the syrup set to the bottom, so I'm putting that as well. I'm putting that there as well. Don't over stir it. It will want to look like this. Yeah, so if you saw my Liberian butter bread recipe, that is a perfect kind of a texture of what you want. Again, carefully not over stirring it, just making sure that the liquid is combined to the flour. Once it is looking all good, get a sizable dish pan. I'm so sorry, I don't know the exact size of this, but make sure it is deep enough, and proceed to add in the protein mixture to the pan, and then grab a spoon and just add it to the various corners of the dish. And I'm just using more utensils here to make sure everything is all covered up. It is looking so beautiful and I'm so proud. Set your oven to 350, bake it 350 first 20 minutes. Make sure you cover it up with the foil, and this is what it looks like. Here is my first reaction. Oh my god, it looks so good. This cooked beautifully and I'm so proud of it. It was very rich. I love it and I hope you enjoy it too. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.